Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Friday, June 21. Approximately 60,000 acres of former sugarcane lands are being placed into other areas of agricultural production. Some of those acreages are available in St. Catherine, Clarendon, and Trelawney. The Agriculture Ministry is inviting investors to develop mango orchards on some of these lands to fulfill the export market demand for the fruit. Jamaica resumed shipping mangoes to the United States earlier this month after a 20-year drought.
The licensing procedures for getting into the United States require global gap conditions. And the best way to do that is to have orchards that are produced at a certain internationally acceptable standard in how it's managed, in treatment of fruit flies and all of that. And then once that is done, the certification for export is virtually guaranteed.
The Agriculture Minister was addressing the House of Representatives on Tuesday. Still on agriculture, more emphasis will be placed on the production and export of milk through a public-private partnership. The partnership is to be established between Seprod Limited and the government. This will allow the country to target regional and international markets. Portfolio Minister Audley Shaw says discussions are being had with global milk company Rusal to increase the island's milk production. The aim is to get Jamaica's production of milk back to 60 million litres or more per year.
So we're saying to small farmers, go there quick, go get your cow, right? And Rusal, they want to work with us where they want to grow out more cattle and get the female, the calves, into the hands of small farmers for milk. And these are the kind of relationships we are developing with Seprod as well.
Minister Shaw was speaking on Tuesday at the 8th Biennial Jamaica Diaspora Conference held at the Jamaica Conference Center in Kingston. Water haulage contractors in Kingston and St. Andrew are being invited to a special training session at the Kingston and St. Andrew Health Department. The training is scheduled for June 27 at 9 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. Water Quality Officer at the Health Department, Doreen Williams, says the training has been called to sensitize the increasing number of water haulage contractors in the corporate area.
We have decided that we are going to have a certification or a special food handlers clinic to sensitize these operators about what the regulations state, what the food handling regulations states about the trucking of water. Because under the regulation, water is classified as food.
Water haulage contractors are being urged to contact the Health Department at 876-926-15502 for further information. 20,000 French tourists are being targeted for the island by the year 2021. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett and a few sector heads recently met with travel agents and tour operators in Paris to market Destination Jamaica. Among other plans to increase visitor arrivals out of the European country is a familiarization tour of the island for 250 French travel agents and tour operators. The launch of a direct flight from Paris to Montego Bay is also planned for the 2020 winter tourist season. Minister Bartlett and the team were in France earlier this week to leverage the Reggae Girls' historic participation at the FIFA Women's World Cup, now ongoing in the European country. And finally, the late former Prime Minister Edward Seaga will be honored with a 19-gun salute by the Jamaica Defence Force at the National Heroes Park on Sunday, as he is laid to rest by a grateful nation. Each round will be shot at approximately 1-minute intervals. During the salute, all persons should behave appropriately and respectfully in both sound and movement. The 19-gun salute is an honor bestowed on heads of government, a role Mr. Seaga played as Prime Minister from 1980 to 1989. The former Prime Minister's interment at the National Heroes Park follows his state funeral at the Cathedral of the Most Holy Trinity, scheduled to begin at noon on Sunday. 15 denominations will be represented at the ecumenical service, which will be live-streamed on the Jamaica Information Services website. After the service at the Cathedral of the Most Holy Trinity, Mr. Seaga's casket will make its way on a route to the National Heroes Park. During the walking procession, when the gun carriage draws abreast of spectators along the route, those in plain clothes should stand silently at attention and remove headdress if worn. Uniformed personnel should come to attention. All civilians should remain on the outer boundaries of the uniformed streetliners and follow the instructions given by the marshals throughout the procession. Mr. Seaga died on May 28 on his 89th birthday. Leading up to his funeral, government declared a 4-day period of mourning. Members of the public got to pay respects at several locations where he was lying in state. Condolence books were opened locally and overseas, and several celebratory events were held to remember and honor the man who gave over 40 years in Parliament and many more in service to the people of Jamaica. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.